Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, I wholeheartedly welcome you. Today we're going to talk about the acronym SAD. SAD stands for Seasonal Affective Disorder, and when speaking with a friend of mine on last evening, she quickly reminded me of what that acronym stood for. And I remembered specifically how I reacted at work during the fall and winter months. And to keep this video short, I'm only going to briefly give you a synopsis of how I reacted at work during the fall and winter months. It's a little embarrassing, but just so you'll get an idea, I would go to work and spend really long hours going to work in that hellacious traffic. Atlanta traffic is a beast. And I would get to work, coming and going to work. It's dark when I leave for work and dark when I get home in the fall and winter months. And I would always have this mood, just moody, just And I'm not that type of person. I'm always just like happy-go-lucky person. But in the fall and winter, I was just always so moody. And I just never thought about it. And then in the summer and the spring, I was always just chipper. And she told me last night, she said, you don't remember how you would be at lunchtime, you would just be so happy, and then in the evening you would be so moody, and on the weekends you would be so happy. I said, girl, I thought it was because I was just hanging out, having a good time with my friends. She said, no, you were always moody. And another friend told me about SAD, and I said, I don't believe that. She says, Google it. And I'm like, back up, I don't Google anything. I said, let me go to my handy dandy WebMD and the National Institute of Health, and let me read some journals, which I did. So I've got some medical journals here, and I took some notes, and I'm going to go over that with you guys today. So yes, the acronym SAD, and my travel to and from work, and I would get home, and I really would be moody, because there's just, the saying, there's not enough time in the day for you to finish everything and enjoy life. And it really isn't, because when you get home, you've been in traffic and you've been at work all day, and you get home and just no daylight time, and you got to go home, you got to cook, you got to clean, you got to help the children with homework and get ready for the next day, and the only thing you can think of is just going to bed because it's dark. Yeah, that's the truth. So with that being said, I'm looking at my notes here, and yeah, SAD is really actually a true statement. There is, well, according to the medical journal, there is no true documented cause, but researchers have made notice that SAD is a acknowledgement that starts from the brain. It starts from the brain, and the triggers that are related to the changes in the different seasons and the different times of the year. For instance, daylight savings time, when you fall back and you spring forward. So it takes place in the fall. So when you lose those when you gain the 2 hours, and when you lose the hour, and when you gain the hour. So it does affect the brain. It starts when the brain triggers, and you relate to the changes in the different times of the year. So when the fall and the winter, you get less hours of sunlight. So you get less hours of sunlight in the fall, which is true. And the brain produces less serotonin, which causes that chemical link in the brain that regulates your moods. And when that doesn't regulate normally, it will cause depression. And that explains why in the fall and winter, especially for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, I would be totally depressed in the wintertime. In the fall, I would be totally depressed. About any little thing, I would get depressed. So that's according to the National Institute of Health and WebMD. So you would, due to the lack of sunlight, the brain loses that chemical link of serotonin. So that's what the notes are telling me there. The symptoms, now again, it reverts. So in the summertime, if you ever noticed that in the summertime, the ladies are, and even guys, you put on your pretty little colors. The ladies put on the sundress and the nail salon, getting their toes done, the flip-flops, and putting on the pretty colors, and the men putting on their, their different colorful ties and their short sleeve shirts, and they're just all out in the sun, and people getting tans and just having all kind of good luck because the sun is out more hours. So you got that serotonin going on. So it makes sense. So here's the next thing that I have to talk to you guys. The symptoms. Now, I've actually told you the symptoms here. The main symptoms is that depression, weight gain, sudden weight gain. In the fall, people gain a lot of weight over the winter. In the summertime, you see people in the gym pumping that iron and the aerobics classes, and they're trying to lose that weight because they're trying to get fine over the summertime. So yeah, that happens. They lose weight in the summer, in the spring, trying to get fine for the summer. So in the spring, they're pumping that iron and losing weight, and then dieting and all that other stuff. And then in the wintertime, they're like, whatever, give me that extra servings or whatever, give me that cake, the pie, that whatever. And then they sleep a lot. And other symptoms for the fall and the winter, they have less energy. That's true. They sleep a lot. They don't want anybody, I don't want nobody coming to my house. No, I don't want any company. They have trouble concentrating. They have an increased desire to be alone. Yeah, I don't want nobody coming over here right now. They have a greater need to sleep, especially now with pandemic, where most of us work from home. We're quarantine a lot, so we're double whammy right now, guys. We're getting hit in both directions. So we're getting hit double. We're getting hit double time. So is there a treatment? Of course, there's a treatment, but this is where I put my disclaimer out there, guys. I'm not a doctor, so don't you dare say that Eat to Live Strong told you she wrote a prescription. I'm not a doctor. I don't write nobody an RX, no prescription given here. I will give you some advice, but it's up to you to go to your doctor to get that prescription or get that professional help, not from me. I will give you things that's natural, but it's up to you to get it from your doctor. There is things that you can do. Now, because I'm Eat to Live Strong, I'm going to tell you first and foremost, healthy eating. Yes, get yourself on a healthy eating regimen. Exercise, exercise, exercise. Eat healthy, exercise, meditate, drink plenty of water, yoga, meditate, if I hadn't said that already, meditate. There's a list. Let me go over the list. Start your day early. Start your day early, you guys, because you need more light in your life. And that's what light therapy means. If you didn't pay attention to the title, light therapy is one of the things that they recommend. Light therapy meaning get out and get more light. Go outside more early, go out earlier to get more light in your life. So go to the store earlier. Go out for a walk. Go to your mailbox. Go to your neighbor, social distance. Put on that mask. Go check on your neighbor. Walk around your block. I don't care if it's my mama, my daddy, my sister, whoever in my family, they know they better put a mask on. If I'm going to their house, I'm gonna wear a mask. I don't care. But practice practice your state laws, but wear the mask, please, guys. But practice what's correct, the correct way of doing it. But start your day earlier. Go outside, wear your mask. Do virtual outings. We just had a virtual birthday party for my uncle. My family does virtual game night on Sundays. I do virtual games on my YouTube channel. I have a book club, and we were going out, but now since COVID and pandemic, we actually do a virtual book club meeting. You can do things like that. Social media, YouTubing, journaling. Write your thoughts down, because these are things that your children can read back when they come along. They can read your journaling. Write your book. Singing. If you can't sing, you sing in your house and nobody else can hear you're singing. You can sing according to you, you sing better than anybody else, right? Singing, dancing, that's a form of exercising. Be positive. Stay positive, guys. Stay positive. And definitely reach out to your elderly a phone call away. You never know who you can help or save. So just make sure you reach out to people and just pick up the phone and call them. Don't talk negative, just be positive. Just pick up the phone. Hello, how you doing? Don't talk about things in the news, none of the negative stuff, none of the politics, none of the COVID stuff. Just talk positive things like, hey, I made a quilt, or I made a new, I crocheted a new blanket. I got a new pattern. You want me to send it to you? Or what color should I make my new blanket? Give them something to think about, and just get them involved with it. Or, hey, I made a new recipe for a pound cake. You want to try it? Let me give you the recipe. Or what are you making for dinner tonight? Or you want to try a new recipe? Get them involved. Keep them on their P's and Q's. Rearrange your furniture, or hey, look, I rearranged my kitchen, and guess what I found? I did this. Or I was cleaning up my closet, and guess what I found? I found grandma's cookbook. And just little things, just that thing, that will be so powerful to people. You never know how much you can help somebody out just by calling them. So just do those things to just pull them off the ledge. You never know what you can do to help somebody. This is something serious, guys. So I just be powerful to other people, and just speak power to them. Just be there for them. We got to help each other, guys. And without going any further into the video, I just wanted to reach out to you guys today to go over the acronym S.A.D and the seasonal affective disorder. We can help each other by helping each other. So without any further ado, thank you for joining me today. Leave me a genuine comment about this video. Give me some ideas. Everybody that's reading the comments, give them some ideas. You never know who you can help. And you never know. We need an acronym that's gonna outdo SAD. We need one that's maybe perhaps for happy. So leave me the genuine comment pertaining to this video. Then thumbs me up. Share me out, because sharing is caring. Then if you're not a member of my family, go down below and subscribe to the channel, and then go right next door and click that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my videos when they are uploaded. See you next time. Love you long time. Bye-bye now.